Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing really well today. I keep missing time today, and I'm not used to like being late for things. And it happened last week and it happened this week. So I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I've been so busy doing some deeper work that I'm losing track of time. So I got to remember to turn on my timer. Okay, today I hello everybody. I do some type of tool, tip, training, or inspiration every single week almost in the realm of life coaching or inner work or intuitive work because that's been my path. And today we're going to talk about how to get your first paying clients as a life coach, or maybe you don't call yourself a life coach, you call yourself an intuitive. I get it. That's what I was. I called myself a medium. There's Reiki masters, there's energy workers, there's all different kinds of modalities and what people call themselves transformational coaches, emotional coaches, whatever you call yourself. I'm glad you're here. Let's talk about how to get your first paying clients. I only teach what I have done and then what has worked for me. I'm also going to share what hasn't worked for me if that would help you, because I can only teach from my own experience. So, step one, how to get your first paying clients, is that you have to have some level of confidence and belief that you actually can help people get the results that they want. That is step one. If you don't have a little bit of confidence in your coaching or your energy work or the thing you do, then you need to go back a few steps and practice more with people. Okay. Once you've practiced enough and you feel like you are pretty good at getting people results, not great. I'm still getting pretty good at helping people get results. You know what I mean? Like I'm good, really good at it, but I know I'm going to keep improving. So the first thing is belief and confidence. And then so let's pretend like you have that level of belief and confidence. Okay. You've got enough belief and confidence in your ability to help people. What would you do next? There are a lot of different things you could do, but I want to give you some quick wins, things that I did in the beginning that got me clients pretty quickly. It's going to sound so simple. I'm going to talk locally first because that's all I knew back then. For me, I was going to yoga at a yoga studio, and I asked the teacher there if I could teach a class on. Back then, it was intuitive work. If I could teach a class on doing some intuitive work with a group of people, and she said yes, and we charged for that class, and we split the amount made between us because she let me use the space, and honestly, that was her audience, right? And then out of teaching that class, I made a little bit of money, but then I also started to get a few private clients from that teaching that class. Does that make sense? So, first idea is I teach my own students this, host an event. And from that event, people are going to see you as the healer, the coach, the teacher, the leader of that thing that you're helping people with. And then you can make an offer to private work. Type in the chat, does that make sense? It's now, what's going to happen? Like, tell me what's going on inside of you. Is there a lot of resistance to coaching people, a group of people? If there is, this might not be the method for you yet. Or maybe you want to do some inner work around the resistance around that. Okay, that's one idea. Type in the chat if you've got any resistance or any thoughts or questions about that idea. So that one is, I call it, it doesn't matter. It's just hosting an event, teaching people, giving them a taste of your coaching or your work that you do, and then making an offer to work privately. And that makes sense because people got a taste of your coaching and they can see if you would be a good fit for them. Okay, that's one idea. If that seems too big, let's move to this idea. Once you have that level of belief and confidence that you actually can help people get the results that they want, then this is simple, but let your family and friends know what you're doing, how you can help, either them or if they know somebody that might be a good candidate as a client. How does that feel inside of you to let your family, friends, and coworkers know what you're doing, who you help, and how you help them, and the results they can get? Like, how does that feel to let your family, friends, and coworkers and neighbors know? For most people, there is a lot of inner resistance, and that's the stuff we need to work on, right? If we're hiding a part of who we are and what we want to be doing in the world, it's going to be reflected in lack of clients. And the more we're open and neutral about who we are and what we want to do in the world will reflect that neutrality back to us. If in your heart you have a desire to serve and help and love and help people heal, and you're open and there's no wobble around that, no hiding, the world will reflect that too as paid clients. Okay, hope that's helpful. So we had 2 methods, 2 strategies, which is host an event, teach people at that event, and then make an offer to your one-on-one coaching. If that seems too big, just let family and friends and coworkers and neighbors know. And then if you notice that you have resistance around that, which most of my students do, there's just inner work for you to do around that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not broken. None of us are. There's just some resistance around that. Okay, I've got so much. I've been working on the back end of my business. As you know, I have several programs. I'm creating some free training around those programs. When I get it all together and I have it organized in a way that it can be delivered to you easily, I'll make sure you get that. So keep an eye out either on YouTube or in our Facebook group, or if you're on my email list, keep an eye out. I'll be sending emails shortly. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps you. I hope you get your first paying clients ASAP. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.